Hello, my name is Amy Sturkey. I'm a pediatric physical therapist, and I'm continuing my series in which I follow individuals who are doing therapeutic riding. And today you're going to follow Gabby, and she is a young lady who is 10 years old, and she has spina bifida, and she is 7 months post-op of scoliosis surgery, and she just found out that she can ride her horse again. She has 33 titanium screws in her back, 2 rods, 2 screws, and 1 hook. Let's hear what she has to say.
What's it say?
I can finally ride Shadow, finally ride Shadow, finally ride Shadow. Shadow, if you're watching this, just get your saddle ready, okay? Hi, I'm Gabby. This is my boy Shadow.
And how long have you been riding Shadow?
4 years?
Wow.
Yeah.
What do you like about therapeutic riding?
I get to ride him.
Ah, that's a great thing. Now, why do you do the stretches before you ride?
So I can actually get my legs over the horse.
There you go. What do you like about the therapeutic riding program?
Oh my goodness. Well, for her, Gabby, she definitely does balance and strength. So she had a big scoliosis surgery.
Right.
So she's fully fused. This will be her first time on the horse since she's been fully fused. So the cool thing about here is because they have the ramp, even just pushing up the ramp, making her do that. A lot of times she doesn't want to do hard pushes like that, like up a ramp, up a hill, because they're hard.
Right.
And she often asks for help. But here, because there's an incentive at the top of the ramp, she will do it without fussing. She'll work harder for Shadow than she will a normal physical therapist.
There.
And so because she wants to, and then when she does get up there at the top, getting onto the horse is another strength, challenge.
Right.
That she's willing to work for, because when she gets, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a reward. It's an instant reward every little step of the way.
Right.
Before, she was very curved, and she, when she would sit on there, we kept on having to remind her to sit up because, her core strength. But for her, with her core strength, she didn't have a whole lot of core strength, so this really helped her. And it reminded her, I feel like the horse would remind her where she needed to correct. And she could feel with her balance, you know what I'm saying? Like when she was off, she could feel it, and it would remind her, because she has a lack of sensation from her trunk down.
She has spina bifida.
Yes, spina bifida. So her trunk down, a lack of sensation. So a lot of times when she's sitting, and she also has both hips are dislocated, one worse than the other.
Okay.
So she's very imbalanced now, even with her spine fixed. Her hips are dislocated, so I'll be anxious to see how that affects her sitting on the horse for the first time. But it really kind of sitting in the chair, she gets used to that posture. But on the horse, she can feel where it's different.
Right.
And her body has to think about, she's not thinking about it, I don't think, but I think just intuitively the horse is kind of keeping her at a place where mentally her body has to adjust. Where normally she does not do that. So that's really good. I mean, I wish she could come every single day. She would be so strong, but she does love it. And
basically, with this being her first ride back, we wanted to see how comfortable she was. And she doesn't actually have any feeling below her waist, and that's why she rides in that fluffy saddle. So she doesn't get a pressure sore, scrape, or bruise or anything like that, because she couldn't feel it if it was happening. But basically today we just wanted her to be able to ride, to start to get the feel back. As you could see from her work in the obstacle course, she was quite an accomplished equestrian already when she went out for surgery. But she's been out since January, so 9 months she's been out. Mainly today for her it was just about fun and getting her confidence back. We will continue to work on getting those toes straight. She can move her legs, she just can't feel them. So she can get on a walker and pull them forward.
good job. Oh, perfect. perfect. His belly is like hanging on the thing.
Coming up,
Up and over.
coming around, standing. Make sure both feet are on the deck. Pardon me.
Good job.
Excellent ride.
That
Good job.
was beautiful. Are you proud?
Tell me, how was it today?
I loved it.
And you woke up this morning how?
I'm riding Shadow today.
Oh, I'm so glad you were so excited.
Gabby.
Well, I thought what was the most interesting thing in there is that the mom said she works harder for this than she would for any physical therapist. And I think one of the things to remember is every kid is different. And you really have to find out what their passion is and what they're willing to work for. So I hope you found this session useful and helpful and interesting. And we'll look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. If you liked this video and would like to be notified by email when the next video comes out, click the subscribe button here and click the golden bell icon and ensure notifications are enabled on your account.